All right.
You'll have to turn the gain up loud for that one.
It's supposed to be a goal.
Win in the windpipe.
All right. What's going on, guys? This is
What's up?
Tales from the Green Room episode number 144. Finally, it's been months since I've done a podcast.
Crazy.
Damn, bro, you about to hit that 150, son?
Yeah. It's been 44 episodes since Nick Hexum did number 100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get to see his faux hawk?
A good one. His hair is always stellar.
It was looking good?
Yeah, always.
Oh, thank
Always
God.
good.
He's got an impeccable hairline.
Always, man.
White pants.
White pants.
White pant.
Linen.
White pants.
What's happening? What's happening?
I bought a pair of white pants one time when I was in the Crazy Carls. First gig I wore, I had a JR moment. I just looked down after load in, and there was just shit all over my fucking white pants. And I was just like, fuck, dude.
Should have wore your brown pants.
And then I brought them home and washed them, and there's still shit all over them, and they ended up right in the trash. So don't, unless you're Nick Hexum.
I use them for a rag to wash my car now.
I don't think Nick Hexum is loading in.
Why did you
anything.
keep them?
Souvenir.
Well, I washed them to see, and then they
You just wanted to keep the memory?
no, I threw them away. They're gone
The
now.
question is, what made you shit your pants in the first place?
No, it wasn't shit. I just got stuff on the pants.
You
when I
said
was-
shit.
Oh.
I
You
said
said
shit.
shit.
Yeah, but
He means stuff.
He means stuff.
You said shit, though, right?
I did say shit. I guess I did imply that I had shit.
That's why I
Not
said
in- At least they weren't in the pants.
That's
it
why I
was
said you
shit
had your
pants.
brown
shit
pants.
on my pants.
Yeah,
Shit
shit
pant.
on your pants.
Yeah, I didn't shit in my pants.
You shit pant.
So here we are.
Shitting pant.
Shit
in
pant.
Cedar Park, Texas. Is that where we're at?
Texas.
And this venue is actually pretty cool. They have places where you can, putt if you'd like, practice on your putting game.
It's on the outside and not the inside.
Outside venue with a Airstream green room. I don't know if anyone knows what an Airstream. I call it the silver Twinkie with tires, with wheels on it. But it's awesome.
That's a really good description.
It looks like a Twinkie.
It's
Silver Twinkie.
It's fairly illustrative.
So when you get inside there, the air conditioner's been going all day, so it's nice and cold in there.
You're like, Airstream? Never heard of it. You're like, psh, just a big silver Twinkie.
Shiny Twinkie with wheels.
Filled with cream.
Just a big silver Twinkie with wheels, baby. It's like, oh, well, now I don't need to see that movie.
If we all go into it, it'll be filled with cream. Yeah. You think about
It's
it.
filled with Lone Stars now.
Ooh.
So
I guess when in Rome, right? If you're going to drink a Lone Star, you know.
for anybody that's just trying to figure this out, I got the whole Ballyhoo band here with me.
Hi, I'm mix number 4.
Mix number 4. Let's go around the room. Let's see. To my right,
What's up? It's your boy, Knack Attack. You know I hold it down on the bass.
hold it down hard.
I'm half of Mix 2, a.k.a. Scott.
We only got 4 mics. There's 5 guys.
Yeah, we're splitting it now.
See, this worked totally fine.
Totally need a new board. That thing was so awesome, but then this doucher next over here, went and fucked everything up.
Yep.
Donald.
The hell?
Sebastian, Donald.
Yes, I'm to the.
introduce yourself, Sebastian.
I'm the new guy. I'm Sebastian. And I'm the reason that now there has to be a 5th thing for everything you guys do.
We had to go through and get one more of everything.
Of everything.
Wireless gear.
Hi, it's me, Donald. I'm to the left. What's happening? See, I can't hear that. Yep. Here we are.
Yeah.
What an amazing soundbite that is.
Oh, this is great. This I like to use it for when it's like, all right, guys, let's what's happening anyway?
What's happening? What's happening? Oh my God, what's happening?
The best part of that is looking right at Donald's face
Donald
as I
doesn't
hear
have
it,
headphones
and
on,
him just
so-
not hearing shit.
I can't hear it.
It's
Is it
this-
the one where I'm screaming?
What's happening?
What's happening? Yep.
So we didn't have enough headphones for everybody, so some people don't get to participate in the fun.
We have to use our imaginations.
Yeah, so wow. So we've been on tour for a month, and it feels like way longer than that.
Shit, it has been a month.
Dude.
Yeah.
I don't
I just
feel that
realized
way at
that.
all.
Yeah.
You don't feel that way?
No.
We fucking ripped the Band-Aid off. Well, you didn't get COVID either,
Well,
so.
Yeah. But still, like, the upgrade with the bus has just been stellar. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's night and day.
And I was just telling Michelle this, fucking being in the support slot, we play like 8 o'clock every night.
Yeah.
And with the VIPs, it's like load in, sound check, VIP, eat some food, time to play, night is over.
I was telling Robbie
In my
that
pajamas.
while like half the band had COVID, while we were stuck at Walmart, it felt like it was dragging on forever. Like we were on the road for so fucking long. And now the week that we got back, it's like, holy shit, we have 2.5 weeks left, and it's fucking over. And it's been a month.
And
already.
Monday we'll be in Florida.
And Monday will be.
And there'll
God
be a
damn,
week
that's
left
so
of tour.
crazy.
We will
Basically.
be into Florida. Nature's what? Nature's ending point
Dude, we're playing 10 miles away from my dog
for
in
humans.
St. Pete. I'm 10 miles
Is
away
he
from
coming
my
out
dog.
to the show? Did you put your dog on the guest list?
He's on the guest list.
You
Yeah.
better be.
Yeah.
Give him a service.
It just
like
says
thing.
my
That way
dog
he can
plus
get in
one.
there, dude. Seriously.
I have him and Hulk Hogan on my guest list.
Fuck yeah.
That's good.
He lives in Tampa?
We can also put Tom Brady on regular Rise Up.
Bro, he's from Tampa.
Oh wow.
Tom's Brady?
Hogan.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Hogan. Tom Brady now resides there because he's on the team. Let's
Oh,
do
we
it.
should put Brady on the guest
not,
list.
bro?
He
He'll-
comes-
Talking about the Buccaneers.
he is
he'll
a busy
show
guy.
up.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, hey Scott, who
No.
won last
Who
night?
won last night?
Uh-uh.
Scott, who won last
No.
night? Say their name.
No.
Tell everybody who won last night.
Books.
Trying to start a new catchphrase for the Buccaneers. I'm to bring back "Nuck if you buck." Remember that song? Nuck if you buck.
I don't.
No, I think that's
I do.
3-6,
Yeah.
right? 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to adopt that as their new like song, and that is just a bunch of people in fucking red, just that all have shirts that say "Nuck if you buck" on them, dude.
So what are they referring to with the nuck part? Like, what does that mean? What is nucking?
I don't know.
Is that like sticking it up to the knuckle?
Ooh.
It can.
And then they buck because you go knuckle deep.
Nuck till they buck.
Hey man, what? I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Hold on, I'm googling it right now. What does "nuck
Urban Dictionary.
if you buck" mean? I'm getting put on a list right now.
Yeah, the
What does it
no-fly
mean?
list.
Oh, there's the lyrics. Nuck if you buck boy, nuck if you buck boy, nuck if you buck boy, nuck if you buck boy.
What does "nuck if you buck" mean slang? Okay.
Scott, can you do that again, but with the lyrics to "Wet Ass Pussy"?
Oh, okay.
Can you just read them?
Okay, so "nuck if you buck" means it's slang for an invitation to fight or an interjection threatening a fight. So like, you don't like spicy Italian sausage? Nuck if you buck, Donald.
Oh, like, knuckle
like
up,
you're
bro,
gonna get
like
the
knuckle
knucks.
up.
Pussy fucking nuck if you buck, boy.
We're about to duke it out.
So is that what the Buccaneers said to the Eagles last night?
They said "nuck if you buck," yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they
And buck
proceeded
they
to nuck.
did. And buck they did.
They nucked and they bucked all over the damn Eagles in Philly.
I will say this.
bucked.
I will just say this, Sebastian. You were wearing the shirt and barely watched the game last night.
Oh yeah.
And then yelled at Scott.
We were playing Metroid the whole damn time.
Dude, I'm a man of priority.
Yeah.
That Metro game is priority right
My
now.
Metroid game is very priority.
I'm on the hard mode already. Let's do it. Let's go.
The game served more just as a means for me to talk shit to Scott. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one more reason.
Just one more
Now,
reason.
all you have there, buddy. Again, name one player who isn't Tom's Brady's.
Antonio Brown's.
Only because I was cheering for him fantasy. Anyway,
So now they steady
Browns.
gun popping, and I am acting a fool. I wish a hater would get crunk up in this mob crew. Now enough is enough, boy. Rough and stuck, boy. Nuck is a must, boy. Nuck if buck, boy.
And scene.
All right. Now do me a favor. Read this
But like a proper, like you're,
in that same
like you're reading like Siri.
in
or
that same voice. Come on.
Okay.
whores in this house.
Whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
Hold up.
Hold on. Are there whores in the house?
I said certified freak 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy make that pull out game week. Woo ah. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy.
Yeah, it's profound.
That is very profound.
That was like a haiku or
I
something.
hope your
right?
daughter never hears that song.
Same.
She'll hear it one of these days, unfortunately.
Longfellow?
Oh boy. So, how you guys feeling? How you feeling about tour? Except for minus the COVID shit.
Other than that, it's been fun. It's just been good to be back on the road for sure. And I agree that the bus thing has been a game changer, man.
Yeah.
The schedule is great. Just wake up in another city and work out and sound check, shower, and fucking play a show, rinse, repeat.
Should we spill the beans on the screenshot for PF?
The screen. Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
First off, I
Travel
want to give a
hack.
shout out to Gabo Feyuca and those guys for giving us the tip about taking the bus to Planet Fitnesses around the country.
I thought that was Chopadelic.
No, that was Gabe that told us about that. Yeah, and it was on that tour with them and Article Sound System a couple years ago.
Idea.
And yeah, you go park the bus at Planet Fitness. You wake up the next morning, go get a workout, get a shower.
Yep.
$20 a month, black card, baby.
Yeah, the black card. Yeah.
Let's talk about the black card, Donald.
I don't know if you already know this, but I found this out myself, or all of us, well, we all did. Whoever has the black card can invite a guest, and it gives you a one-time scanning thing, and you go and you just screenshot the scan,
Hot tip coming in.
and it works every day. Well, I think Alex said they said something to him yesterday.
Yeah. There was like one time where they asked me like, "Where's your guest?" or "You're a guest for somebody
Yeah.
who are there?" I was like, "He's Nick Luceri's coming in eventually, dude." And you're passed out. But it was like, "You'll be here eventually."
Yeah, otherwise,
Just tell them that I'm on the phone or something like that.
yeah. Otherwise, with the scanner, you have to they have to resend you a link for it every day. So they'll save you the trouble. Just screenshot it in your phone, and it works. Has worked for me every day, and they haven't said nothing to me.
I can't believe the loophole there, because I thought that QR code like resets every day on its own, like it just
Right.
generates
So
a new
too.
It
code.
won't work anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would be the way to avoid
Well, it
exactly
works,
what we're
people.
doing right now. So what is it? 4 of us have the black card.
Yeah, I don't.
And you can so like
And there's 8
Yeah,
on tour.
there's 8 of
I
us
think
on
even
tour.
Pat
works.
is using my screenshot that you gave me. So it's like 2 Donalds walking in there.
so any bands out there, if you want to get a workout and you want to get a shower off of $20 a month, you can just screenshot your guest card.
helping out PF here though? We should get a sponsorship.
No, we're not. We don't need to help out corporations, bro.
It's also astonishing how little they check. Like I'm pretty sure in Arizona when I scanned to get in, they were like on their phones just chilling.
They
And
don't
just
even-
heard
yeah.
it beep and
There's
we're
a
like,
couple times
cool,
there was no
and that was
notification.
it.
Aside from like taking out the trash and like wiping down the fucking machine.
They never fucking look.
Most of the time when you go into a Planet Fitness, there's 3 people behind the counter and not one of them is engaging
Yeah.
with any person that's there.
Yeah.
And they're just like, well, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, as long as the gym is
whatever.
nice and kept well or whatever. But like, what an easy job, right?
I mean, they say hi to me every day, and
Some days, dude, I'll walk in there and I'll scan in and I'll look up to give the nod or like a good morning or something, and it's just like
Deadpan.
scrolling on Facebook or
Yeah.
something like that, you know?
Oh, dude.
They do always say goodbye. They always say, "Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in."
Yeah.
They're always good about that across the country. It's like built into their teaching. There's
Unless
like,
you're a
you
fucking lunk.
have to say bye.
Unless you're a lunk.
Lunk alarm.
Alex is sending around a menu.
Yeah.
we
So,
need to
dude,
look
I
at.
just look at this chicken scratch.
Chicken of the cave?
Breaded fried chicken topped with marinara, melted mozzarella, and oregano on a toasted roll.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's some good stuff here.
Margarita.
I feel like we're bringing people into what it's like to be on tour right now.
The
because
menu is here.
we finished sound check. We're between sound check and show, and this is the part where we have to look at the food menu
Drink beer.
and order food and also drink the beer.
Nick. Build your own salad.
So everybody's gonna listen to us pick our food.
Hot links.
There's cannolis.
Oh, there's cannolis?
There's
Snakes.
fucking
It says you only
dude.
can pick one. Though.
3 mini cannoli topped with
One
chocolate syrup
item.
and powdered sugar.
So not only are there 3 cannolis, but there's chocolate sauce on top.
Souse.
Souse? Yeah, I don't know what that is. It sounds,
Souse.
sounds pretty
It's
fancy,
souse from Hout
though.
House.
Sounds fancy.
It does sound fancy.
Also, every tour, there's always like an inside joke that's going around. Something that like if you were in passing you would have no idea what we're talking about.
Made me think we were crazy.
And there's usually like a theme to every tour too, like something that we're talking about. And I would say just across the board, the theme of this tour is praising the Dark Lord.
Yeah.
We've really just like
really
for
embraced
instance,
it.
yesterday before the gig,
Embraced him.
Alex he starts the click track and the intro track starts playing, and it's kind of like a countdown that we have. It's like 30 seconds before we go on stage. And in that 30 seconds, I took the time to really just start a seance and get a little chant going and light a couple candles. Make a blood sacrifice, and then just really just go up there and just give it your all, you know?
What do you
leave it all out there?
What are you sacrificing?
You're a vessel. You're sacrificing
Yesterday
your body.
it was our
to the
front of
Dark
house
Lord.
guy, Robert, but he gave his body, the vessel, his body, to the Dark Lord.
Rip Wide Rob.
Yeah.
Wide
Good thing we
Rob.
already had the scene from Soundcheck, because now we don't have a sound guy, but we made an offering, and you know it'll come back to us. It always does.
It always comes back.
That's why we make the offer.
The most important thing that you can take away from this, I think, is be a giver. You know, the more you give, the more you will receive in time.
It comes back around.
It absolutely comes back.
Karma, dude.
Robbie gave his life.
Yeah.
Gave his body as a vessel.
Yeah,
And that's why I didn't get COVID.
that's
why.
right.
Dude, and
I didn't get COVID, and neither did
because
Donald.
we converted that one night.
Yeah.
And I realized it was great.
It was the Dark Lord.
The
Yeah.
Dark Lord's power and energy.
Yeah.
The Dark Lord's power is strong.
Yeah.
And I think I got it because I attended that first seance, and later on that night I had second doubt.
I have
had
a
doubts,
feeling
and
that Howie finally got his negative one because he said his seance like correctly the night before.
He said the right words.
Yeah.
I realized that
Your grammar was wrong.
the Dark Lord is all powerful and omnipresent,
And spell checks.
yes,
just everywhere.
Klopto, Veratu.
You just have to.
Necktie?
Necktie. He goes,
Nick 2.
You just have to
Nick
look
too.
around.
Yeah.
You look everywhere and you'll see the Dark Lord.
I mean, once we
He's
started,
omnipresent.
Once we started putting upside down crosses and tape all over the bus, I feel protected.
The tour got better.
The tour, I
You
felt
know-
like we were on a mend.
Robbie's been making a habit of blessing like the venue area. Like yesterday when we were walking to that Selena statue, we walked by like this piece of art that had a cross and it was like a sticker. So he turned it upside down.
You know,
There you
spread,
go.
And,
spread it.
you know,
You know how I know Sebastian is not white?
Because he said Selena.
He went Selena.
yeah.
So I believe that you said you've been to Corpus Christi before,
I have been to Corpus Christi.
but you had
before.
never been to the statue. That's why you went.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
of course, first time I went to Corpus, we walked to the fucking. I think it was me and you.
Yeah,
we
we
walked
walked
to
down
the, and there was heroin syringes in the sand and stuff like that. And
Is that the same spot that has like the solar system too?
No.
I don't know.
On
The
the
statue was on
boardwalk
the
or
was
something?
right on the boardwalk, yeah, but it was like small.
I guess that's not it.
It was
Anyway.
like a flower
Yeah,
and then
go
like
ahead.
a statue of her.
So you're walking there with Robbie and Pat, our merch
Oh
guy.
yeah, dude.
And Pat halfway through
So-
reveals to everyone that or you just tell the story.
we were walking there and it was like a few blocks away and Pat only had 20 minutes because he had to be back at the venue.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was like kind of taking a minute and Pat was like, so why is there a Selena Gomez statue in Corpus Christi? And fucking Robbie, who is wearing a Selena shirt, looks at him and he goes, are you fucking serious? And he was like, what do you mean? He's like, have you never heard of Selena before? He was like, no. I thought we were going to see a Selena Gomez statue,
Oh
which is
my
why I was
gosh.
confused.
Fucking Pat.
And we get there. He was very underwhelmed and then took a scooter back.
Yeah.
He left you guys there?
Yeah. Pat was like,
Oh,
I'm
he had to
heading
be
back.
there for doors, though.
Yeah.
Small, medium, large.
That's all he has to know, bro. That's it. I'm hearing a snare drum in the background.
Yes, yeah.
We are outside because it's a beautiful day here in Cedar Park, Texas.
The Dark Lord has granted us with a beautiful day.
He's given us another beautiful day. Last night was hotter than Hades. I'll say that. It was
pretty hot.
fucking sticky and gross. Corpus Christi. Great show, though. Yeah, we're outside. It's gorgeous outside, and that's what you're hearing. And the venue is like an outdoor venue, which is really cool. It's a nice change. It's good to be off the bus after a month of kind of being confined because we had to go and do all these bullshit fucking COVID protocols, which everyone hates. And it's funny because when I go out, when I go on the social webs and I see like other bands out, they just clearly don't give a fuck about any of this. And like, we're trying to be like super safe and cool. And then half the bus gets COVID anyway. And that really stressed me out.
Yeah. But I think it's because if the Dark Lord didn't test your faith every so often, you would not appreciate the gifts that he gives us.
Sorry, I have to laugh now because I like how we talked about it extensively and then just went right into something else without smoothing over that we were just kidding. Like, oh yeah, we're just rolling it. Good stuff.
We were actually looking on Amazon last night, Howard, for pentagram rugs to have on stage.
Oh, dude. That would be awesome.
We should
Could
get
you
a pentagram
imagine-
on the fucking kick drum.
Could you imagine like showing up at Cali Roots and we're just setting up fucking pentagram rugs on stage right before a fucking reggae festival?
I tell you, man.
Cheap clothing, man.
Big reggae is ruining this community.
Give me that.
Big reggae.
Big reggae. It's just a bunch of dudes in suits, but they also have dreadlocks.
Yeah.
That'd be a sick name for a fucking metal band. Big reggae.
Big reggae, yeah.
Here comes Patrick.
Big water.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, man. That's our baker's man right there. He makes that dope.
Love that shirt. Yeah, so it's been quite an interesting month. It's super weird. We should get into this. It's been super weird, not because we have friends all around the country. We've been touring for 16 years now.
And you can't hang out with anyone.
It's super, or 15 years, and you can't
Definitely
hang out.
different scenario all around. Just the whole, your night is over basically when your night is over. When you're done playing, your night is over. It's like, well, not for me because I get to play later.
Yeah, you are playing the head in my hands.
That's right.
With those
So
guys.
yeah, I get to stick around with my pants on for another hour and a half.
it has its good things. It's rad to be able to come back to an air conditioned spot
Yeah.
and just throw your lounge shorts on and just chill out.
But some nights you want to just add a little extra.
Hit that direct
Put some-
TV, bro.
You eat the oodles and noodles every night. You're like, I want to put some hot sauce in it tonight.
Oh, dude, we were eating these they're called Firewalk noodles.
Oh yeah,
And
it's become popular on the bus.
Dude, the noodle
So
thing
I'm not a big ramen guy.
so
I'm not a
good.
big ramen guy, by itself, because it just reminds me of being broke. Like when I say I don't like ginger ale because it reminds me of being sick. So I don't mean to offend any ginger ale drinkers out there.
Or sick
But
people.
Uh-oh.
so I think one day Donald has his spicy noodles. I'm like, damn, bro, what is that shit? What you got over there? And he's like, bro, you got to get the spicy noodle, bro. And he shows it to me, and it's got some foreign label on the front and shit. I'm like, next time we stop, I'm going to get some crazy fucking noodles, bro.
Yeah, find the crazy
So we
stuff.
find this one's called Firewalk, and they make a couple different flavors, but the one that they have is called molten chicken or something,
Yeah.
and it has a chili meter on the front. And this one's
7 or
full
something. Yeah, it's
chilies.
like
6 out of 6 chilies. First time I ever had it, my face was tingling. I felt like I was on
He
that
was
show
sweating.
Hot
He was over
Ones.
eating and sweating.
And then it became a habit of eating fucking these hot noodles because we have a fridge and a microwave and storage for groceries, which we normally don't have in the
right.
Sprinter. And
what goes in must come out.
what's come out, dude? And I got the hot snakes so bad. I won't even say it was hot. It was snakes. There was no solids at all. And I was like, you know what, man?
Can't eat these anymore.
I can't.
They're so delicious.
It's like when you hang out with a friend that just parties too hard, and you just I
can't,
really,
bro.
I can't hang out with you anymore, bro. You're ruining my life.
That's why I just get the oodles and noodles with the shrimp flavor or the chicken flavor just to calm it down every now and then.
And then you slather it.
fucking bring it back to
regular.
0.
Yeah, keep it regular.
I just eat ice
Noodles
cream.
just rage too hard.
Slather it with sriracha.
too hot.
Or you just ate one that night and rage drink that, and you just pissed out all your ass from the from the drinking and not the fucking bowl of noodles at all.
I tell you what, the drinking did not help at all. But
Yeah, well, yeah.
I know it was the noodles because it burned. Bro. It burned.
Otherwise, very good stuff when you eat it on the way in.
Not
Of
bad.
course.
Not bad for 89 cents, dude. You know, you get what you pay for.
So you hear that? I don't know if you can you hear that in your.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Y'all hear that sound of him checking the drums.
He's ringing it out.
I don't know if I've ever told this story on here before, but we were playing a venue, and it was before hours, but it was still kind of an open bar. People were allowed to drink and hang out, and we're having a sound check. So I'm going through each drum. I get to the kick drum, get to the snare drum, hi-hats, and then I get to the first rack tom, and I'm hitting it kind of like you hear him hitting it there. And some girl just turns around and goes, "It works. We get it." I'm like, I was like kind of like stunned. I was speechless. I was like, okay. So then that one was done. Tom 2, because I have extensive toms on the top. So we get to Tom 3, and I start hitting it again. She turns around again, she's like, "We get it. It works." I was like, hey. I didn't even know. I was like, dude, you sound check. I didn't know what to say. I was speechless, dude. No
She
one's
crushed
ever.
you, bro.
Yeah, dude. She definitely crushed me.
She sucks.
The only one that is better than that is like we're playing this venue.
Nope.
I can't remember.
Brew
River. All right.
Oh,
and,
you're
and
telling-
it's like
yeah.
a catty corner stage, and
Surprise,
it's
motherfucker.
definitely like a college crowd in that.
Oh, yeah,
at that venue.
it's all college
Bunch
there,
of
yeah.
drunk college kids.
Dollar Bud Lights.
Yeah, dude. But it's a rager every time. It's fucking thick in there, dude, and people are raging. Anyway, we're playing this venue, and we're like 3/4 of the way through the set, and somehow, like I said, the stage is like catty cornered, but it's not like built into there. It's like a pop up stage, kind of like somebody built that stage that morning.
Yeah.
So it's catty cornered, and there's like an area in the back.
Yeah.
Some girl sneaks past and gets back there.
Yeah.
And she's tapping your brother on his back. And he's like, "What the fuck?" He turns around, and this girl goes, "Can you play Walk Away?" And it just so happened
very
that the
nice
next song was Walk Away. So this bitch thinks that that's how it works.
Yep.
She goes, "Well, what song do you want them to play? Hold on, I'm sneaking backstage.
Yeah, not only
I'm
that-
gonna go ask the drummer."
Yeah, not only that was that a problem. I could have been killed. Someone could have killed me.
It's true. It's true.
What the hell? Where's security?
What the fuck, dude?
It's too much fun with these sounds.
Yeah, I see you there. Whatever.
But yeah, I mean, you get dumb drunk girls coming up all the time.
You know,
it's just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's either it works, shut the fuck up, or
yeah.
like, can you play my song?
Yeah, and then you end up having to play next.
It's my friend's birthday. Can you wish her a happy birthday? Can you sing her happy birthday, please? It's my friend's birthday.
Yeah.
You're not special.
No one's ever had a birthday before.
Yeah, it's.
What do these do? So when you hit those, it goes through wirelessly.
Yes, it does.
Do you have the wow sound effect or the bruh sound
Wow.
effect?
There's bro.
Wow.
There's all kinds of shit.
Wow.
Is it bruh number 4?
Yeah,
That's a good
cool.
one. Hold on, can I look at
Oh,
it?
to listen.
there's all kinds of shit on there.
I get to listen.
But
Yeah.
I had a whole section of them like
Oh, yeah,
bookmarked, so I have certain ones that I use.
Wait, so isn't there another input on this thing that's for the iPhone? Do you already have that plugged in right now?
I got
or-
Bluetooth right now, and then the iPhone's here.
So what if
or
we got
device.
like some
This is-
XLR to 1/4-inch adapter? Then
So,
we wouldn't
you can
need-
play some bass?
No, so that we wouldn't need another. We can get another mic.
Oh.
We'd be enough for all.
Oh no!
Oh.
Good save, bro. Good
Saved
save.
it.
See, that's what happens.
Almost knocked his beer
Professional.
over. Yeah.
Donald told me the other day that he used to go to parties with like a yellow flag in his pocket. If someone spilled the beer, he'd be like, "Flag on the flag."
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
You used
Awesome.
to do that. It's
I had
so
it in my
funny.
back pocket. I had a yellow flag.
That's
It's
awesome.
like we filled it with rice or
Like
something.
that's something that you would see like on a like an American Pie movie or something like that, in my opinion. Like
Dude.
someone that goes to the party, like Stifler or something like
Or
that.
any kind of foul, party foul or anything.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It would throw a
Hey,
fucking
I guess
flag.
that's what it's called, right? It's called the party foul, right?
I can only really recall doing it like once or twice, but it was still pretty funny.
Did you get some laughs, bro?
Yeah, they were like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like, "It's a yellow flag. You spilled a beer." I'd like,
Concept is hilarious for sure.
encroachment on the beer, spilling of the beer. Do like a stupid hand signal while you do it. Like, yeah, they got like different hand signals for each foul. Spilling of the beer.
Howard, let me take a look.
Look, we got a cowboy coming yawning.
What's it?
What you got going on there?
Oh, it's like pages. Where did you find this website?
Yeah, it's just it's called My.
Does anyone
Instance.
else need a beer?
Nah. I'm
Oh,
fine.
dude,
I'm
I
good.
love this. This is one of my favorite sound effects ever.
I'll be back.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
What? Seabass, did you hear that one?
What?
My name is Jeff.
Like that? Oh man, pretty much. But everybody listening to this shit right now is just going like this.
Yeah, straight up, dude.
They're like, what the fuck are they even talking about?
I tuned in to listen to see how the
Talk
tour is
about
going.
music or something.
I haven't said anything yet.
No, it's honestly like I've been like, this is the best I've felt the whole time. I haven't fully recovered from this shit yet. So I'm like, I'm still coughing. I can't shake the cough. And then I have this like exhaustion that actually, I slept till like 11:30 today. That never happens. And I feel like maybe I finally slept that off. I don't know. I don't feel as tired. So that's good. I just wish that my chest would like clear up.
You
and
gotta
be
smoke
done,
more
Yeah.
weed, man.
you know?
I got some chest medicine. What's it called?
Chest medicine.
Mucinex?
It's
called
Mucinex.
chest
Yeah,
medicine.
Mucinex.
I got
the
Mucinex.
It's a
as
white
well.
box and it just says chest.
I
medicine
try
on
to
it with
I
nothing
try to
else.
stay away from shit, man. I try not to take stuff. Like I stopped taking Dayquil and all that bullshit
I don't
years
take
ago.
any stuff.
Dayquil
I don't.
It doesn't
take-
work.
I don't take
Yeah.
any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Even if it
I'll-
does
I'll
work,
s-
it makes you feel just shitty.
Yeah,
It makes
drowsy
you feel
and
like
weird.
like high almost.
Dude, I'll
Yeah,
sit
it
through a
makes-
mild
Yeah.
headache because I don't
feel
want to
like
take
I've got a weird
ibuprofen.
buzz.
Yeah,
I don't like taking pills.
yeah. I like ibuprofen. I'll take that when I need to.
Yeah.
But
Sudafed's kind of the same thing. It makes me feel like delirious.
yeah,
And
there's like a weird
but-
buzz or something.
Yeah, but not in a good buzz. Like
No.
not a good buzz at all.
no, like cloudy and foggy
Yeah.
and weird.
Pro tip to anybody that sings, you included,
Yeah.
do not take Sudafed
Sudafed.
before you sing.
Okay.
I made that mistake like 2 years ago. I got really fucking sick and I still had to gig. And I took Sudafed like the night before I had to play a gig. And I couldn't sing for shit. Like I could barely talk. And I'd asked the manager of the bar I was playing, like, I have to cut my set. I'll take less money. Like I just can't I can't sing.
Yeah.
And I started fucking panicking because I had like weddings and shit that I was playing that weekend. And I was texting a friend of mine who's also a singer. I was like, dude, I can't fucking sing for shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I can barely talk. And she was like, what have you been taking? And I was like, I took Mucinex and Sudafed. And she's like, don't take that because it's supposed to dry everything up if you have mucus. So, like, all the stuff that coats your vocal cords is just completely dried up. So,
Oh.
don't ever take Sudafed on tour.
Good tip. Here's
never
another
mind.
tip.
Yeah, no
Here's
muscle
another-
relaxers.
Here's another tip we'll offer you: is don't take muscle relaxers.
Muscle relaxer.
Yeah. Well, he recorded main vocals, and then he started getting a headache. My dad was like, "Here, take this, and then take this headache medicine, and here, take this muscle relaxer too." He's like, "Okay, cool, whatever." Goes in there to do the harmonies for the main stuff, and he's just off. We're like, "What? I can't understand what's going on." I was like, "Well, think about it. You took muscle relaxers."
And I didn't know it was a muscle relaxer. He didn't
Yeah.
tell me it was a muscle relaxer. He was
No
like, "Here, take
shit.
this." I'm like, "Thanks, Dad." And I took it. I thought it was like a pain pill or something, you know, like a Tylenol or some
Can't
shit.
hit no harmonies with muscle relaxers.
It's like a little yellow pill. Yeah, that's how I felt like. That's what my vocals sounded like. It was
No
like,
shit.
like because I did the main vocals and then I was going to do the harmonies
Hey, at least you didn't say this.
and I couldn't sync up. It was like, nah, it was flat. And I was like, what is happening? And it was like, oh, you took a muscle relaxer. Cool, Dad. You're not
That's
welcome at the
so-
studio anymore.
Yeah,
So
we don't need-
weird.
yeah. At least you didn't sound like fucking.
Oh my
Dude,
God, dude.
That is so funny, dude.
I cried. I cried when I first saw that.
It's funny.
I cried
It's
so
so funny.
hard.
It's
it was
so-
so,
Vince
It's
Neil,
so
by the way,
good.
we're talking about. If you
It's
didn't know
so
who we were
good.
talking about,
You guys got to look up. If you're listening, you got to look up Vince Neil, Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart, like fake lyrics or funny lyrics or
Yeah.
something. And some dude made basically a meme video, and it's so funny, dude.
It's
Especially if
pretty
if you're like me and Donald, you're a huge Motley Crue fan when you were a kid, and like, so the shit is just so fucking funny, you know. Yeah,
he continues to just go on stage and do it too, though, man. He doesn't
know.
care. Like,
I'd be real frustrated. Like, if,
yeah.
if I was
listen back to it. You don't hear that. Like, it's like,
if I was
Jesus.
Nikki Sixx, I'd be strongly considering, like, if those dudes want to go tour again, they should really talk, like, say, look, man, Like, here's a cutoff date. If you can't fucking swing this, we got to find somebody
You know
else.
what's crazy is that
So,
he's
man,
still
that's
like
how could they do it?
solo touring, and he's like still packing like
know.
I know, dude.
2,000 cap rooms.
He's like
at minimum.
He quit a couple shows though. He couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know, it's that would be so embarrassing, and I would just wouldn't do shows.
Yeah,
I'd
and
be
it's
like,
not
yeah.
even as much. It's not even so much like his physical health. It's like I can't believe that people are still convinced after so much video of him, and not even just video. I'm sure people that have seen that are seeing
they're like,
fucking
what the
Vince Neil in
fuck?
2021
Yeah.
have probably seen him in. We'll go all the way back to 2005, and he still sounded like
probably
shit.
sounded
like
And at this point, are you like, yeah, he's gonna sound great. Dude.
Look,
Yeah.
that whole era of the way to sing like that, it's just impossible to do when you get a certain age. Like
Yeah.
even Def Leppard, like
David Lee
plays-
Roth.
they played like 2 steps down, like when they played,
Yeah.
so he can sing and hit those
Yeah.
notes.
What about Steven Tyler though? That dude's
I mean,
still
well, Steven Tyler's
Yeah.
a freak of fucking nature.
yeah.
There's
There's
you know,
outliers.
As long as if you keep singing, it's just like a muscle. It's just like working
Yeah.
out your arms or legs. As long as you keep doing it, it'll stay strong. It'll stay good. I mean, there's like older guys that still sing really well.
I just feel like there's a lot of voice manipulation in the way
Sure.
he sings. Like
Sure.
he's like making his voice sound a certain way, and it's hard to maintain all of that.
It sounds like he sings from his throat, and that's a no-no.
Yeah, you're supposed to sing
Yeah.
through
Like
your guts,
Vince
bro.
Neil's always sound like a throat singer.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you got to sing from the diaphragm.
If you ever watch that video of them doing that Us Fest in Denver in like 88 or 87, like right when Motley Crue was popping off, you could tell that he is like trying to be a David Lee Roth ripoff. Like he's doing all those fucking
Yeah,
squeals and
dude.
shit that he's doing up on stage.
All right.
Yeah, he's doing like all that stuff, and they sounded good for like 2 years, and like there's even videos of them in the early '90s where Vince sounds like trash, you know?
Yeah, I think there was it was more for those guys. It was they did have some great songs, but I think it was mostly for the show, the look, because they really stood out. And Nikki Sixx he was like, we need to fucking look like this. We're gonna look like a fucking gang.
Oh, Nikki, yeah.
We're gonna set my legs on fire.
Yeah, that was
like,
tight.
That like it was a lot of
badass.
showmanship, and it was just entertaining to watch. So that's why they got all that notoriety before they got signed in LA.
I'm a sucker for all that cheese, dude. Like
Dude,
when
I love
the
it.
Dirt came out, loved
That was
it.
like the
I knew
Alice
that
Cooper.
all the acting was shitty, but like I didn't care.
Me and Nick watched it last week in quarantine. We watched
It's
The
a
Dirt.
good movie, dude.
Yeah,
What was
dude.
it?
Like
The
it's
Dirt. Oh,
I
Dirt, yeah.
loved it. I read it again
Even though,
after
like,
I watched
like you
it.
said, the acting isn't very good, but like
It's just cool to see fucking 80s like degenerate rock and rollers. You know?
Dude, the part that hit me the most was when Nikki Sixx is later and he's in the Soul Patch phase.
oh
the
god,
90s.
And they're sitting there at that table that they sat at back in the day, in the heyday, and like they used to get blowjobs under the table. And then one guy comes up, he sits down, and he says something like, I remember getting blowjobs at this table or something. And Nikki goes, not anymore, man. Not anymore. And it was just like, ugh, like, damn, it's such a washed up, like, kind of like, so young and stuff. Then you look at old, and your music isn't like, Nirvana came in and just wrecked everything, and the grunge took over. Like, your time is over. Like, that's it. It's the end.
Yeah.
And there was no comeback for that until they kept, they toured forever. But
And you know what
It's
I
just-
realized
yeah, it's
too?
just so crazy.
You know what I realized too, watching The Dirt again, was that Dr. Feelgood came out in '89.
Yeah, it was-
that's at the tail end of
that's
this
the
shit.
very end.
Yeah.
So
and
and
they
that-
toured it in '90.
Dude, that record was huge.
Yeah, it was.
That
Yeah.
record
That
made
was
them
their sober
really big.
record, and
Yeah.
look what it did.
That record made them huge. Bob Rock produced it.
Yep.
Sounded awesome, right? And they go out and they fucking crush it. But like literally a year and a half later, Nirvana comes out. Never
and
mind.
killed all of
I
that.
need, it's like to think about the timeline
And
there.
killed all of
Because
that.
when you think Motley Crue, you're like, yeah, 80s. But this was 89 when that came
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
So like a year and a half later, Nevermind comes out.
Yeah, no, just think about
It's
this though.
crazy,
The same year, Dr. Feelgood came out is the same year Nirvana came out. The Blue record, Bleach.
Bleach, yeah.
Bleach record came out that same year. So think about the aspects of what was on the stream on the way coming.
What was
up.
on the horizon.
What was on the horizon? You got Dr. Feelgood coming in, and then that record dropped the same year, and it's like, just because it's more mainstream at the time, that the other one that wasn't there is all of a sudden just taking over. It's like,
Do you remember that episode of it was when metal ruled the world on VH1?
Yeah,
and
dude.
and like Vince Neil's like, yeah, man, they're all singing about being depressed and sad. It's like, who the fuck wants to listen to that? Like, I want to party, man.
That's some fucking
yeah.
hilarious
He's
shit.
like, yeah, they're like talking about their feelings and how much their life sucks. It's like no one wants. It's like no one wants to hear that shit. People,
We're supposed to escape this
yeah,
shit.
you're supposed to think about partying and having fun. What happened to that? I
And-
laugh so hard.
And it's so funny because, like, I understand that sentiment, but it also shows how disconnected they were
Right
from that.
It was
It's
just
like,
partying.
Yeah.
They called it. There was a record that came out by Motley Crue. It was called Decade of Decadence, and it was just 89,
The greatest hits
81,
record.
91, and it was just all their best hits all the way up until 91, and Decade of Decadence came crashing down with the grunge scene. It just
Yeah.
killed it, dude.
It's
And
bands
Rat
like
did the
that.
same thing.
It's
Yeah,
bands
yeah.
like that, like as degenerate as they were,
Yeah.
like they were what made LA cool to me as a kid. Like
yeah.
it isn't like movie stars or like all the glitz of that town. It was just like the dirty fucking rock bands that existed in the 80s. Like the first time I
Sunset
ever
Strip,
went,
all
yeah,
that shit, dude.
the first time I ever went to the Rainbow Sunset Grill or whatever the fuck it's called, where they were all drinking, and I'm sitting in one of the tables having a drink, and I'm thinking like, dude, like Axl Rose got his dick sucked like right there, and so did fucking Tom. Like it's
The
like
Rainbow
cool.
Room, yeah.
Yeah, or like Lemmy. Fucking, there's like a giant picture of Lemmy in front of the Rainbow
Yeah,
Room.
we played the Viper Room before.
Yeah,
We did,
Remember
yeah.
that?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
shit in a trash can at the Viper
That show sucked.
Not the Viper Room.
No.
The Viper Room was awesome. What are you talking about?
That was a
What?
knitting-
The Viper Room? We sold it out.
Yeah,
it was
that was-
fucking
that
sick.
It holds 80 people.
It was like 150.
Dude, that was
But it's
awesome. for what-
legendary.
Dude, for what we
But
were at
it's
the time,
legendary.
that was fucking cool.
Dude, it was us and Pacifier. It was fucking badass.
was
It's
really fucking
legendary.
That was a great show. The Knitting Factory sucked.
Yeah, the Knitting Factory
That's
sucked.
the one where I shit in the trash can.
Yeah.
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 That we played the third room, not the second room, but
Yeah,
the third room,
There was a third room? It's like a
which was a
cafe room.
little closet. Yeah.
It's a table.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
table.
It's like a drum riser, and then everyone sits up in front of it on the floor, like in the crowd.
Yeah, when we went down there the first time, we played the Roxy. And I remember us walking up and down Sunset and just looking
This is
and
where it
seeing the
was,
whiskey, and
Yeah.
the Rainbow Room, and all that stuff, and the Viper, and just thinking like, that's cool as shit. Because I think it was like 2008 or 9 when we first played the Roxy, and I just remember thinking like, wow, man, these are like the bands that we loved.
This is where they started out.
This is where it
Yeah.
started, man. And like Motley Crue had an apartment right there,
Yep.
on the right
Yep,
on
they
the
I
corner.
thought that
They
too
play
when
a
I
show
was
and
when
they
I
go
was walking
trash
by for the first time. I was like, I wonder where that apartment was here.
Yeah, and
You know?
and they probably should. It's probably to be burned to the ground. At this
Yeah.
point, like all the stories from that. But
Such a fun time
Or
for
seeing
music.
like the neon troubadour sign at the troubadour is so fucking sick. Like inside of it,
Yeah.
it's really cool, man.
yeah, it's really dope.
It was always cool for me, like because my dad would take us to concerts. Our dad, Howard and I, would take take us to concerts. I'm sorry, I've been smoking some weed.
high, bro?
And it was always, the performance was always cool, but for some reason I always liked to wonder about the inner workings, like the backstage stuff, like all the VIP stuff. Like, how's that fucking work? Like, I was always fascinated by that as well. So it was just always. Not to mention, just like every time a song would end and I would hear, like, you'd see the whole crowd like erupt. It's like, damn, I want to fucking do that shit. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
For me, it
Yeah.
was. I've said this before in the past, but I'm sure on the podcast several times. But it was about when Dad took us to see Rat in DC, and fucking Poison was on stage. And I remember Ricky Rocket. It was in the middle of the show. Ricky Rocket's doing a drum solo, or whatever, on some Tom shit. And then there's like that low, that high density, like low laying fog, on the stage, and like Bret Michaels is humping the stage to the beat of the drum solo.
Yeah.
And the lights are going off, and there were probably like 10,000 people in
So
the
that
arena.
did it for you, huh?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. I was
Nice.
like, that's so cool.
Was it the lights or was it Bret Michaels?
I think it was the grind. I think it was the humping. It was the humping. No, it was just like this is so fucking cool. Like this, like people are here to see these people.
And he's just doing whatever.
I remember thinking when Rat was on, I remember thinking like, oh, like I used to think that there was a big tapestry or something hanging in the back of the arena with all the lyrics
Because you didn't think people could
I was
remember
like,
lyrics.
how does he remember all these lyrics?
Yeah.
They gotta be like written down somewhere, like cue cards. And I thought that there was like a giant blanket or something or tapestry with lyrics on it.
A child's imagination.
I mean, we were
Seriously.
super young when we went, dude. We were.
Dude, you were 4
Yeah,
and
we were
I
like
was
five or six.
6.
I think that is the coolest fucking shit ever. That like you grew up with a dad that like played drums in a band.
Yeah.
And like my dad played guitar in high school or whatever, but like my parents are fucking tone deaf, bro. Like they have no like, and I think that's why I took it and ran with it, is because it like made me like feel like left like
I'm the one that can
different.
actually hear tone. Let's do it. Might as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play bass.
So I'm gonna play bass. You know, I'm gonna slap that shit. Dude.
We used to go to like the basement. There was a couple times where we went to my dad's rehearsals with his band.
Which is so just like
Yeah.
Carrying equipment.
that's got to be the fucking coolest thing ever.
It was cool as shit because we felt like a
Here,
part of
Dad, let me hold your sticks.
Yeah, well, we felt like the boys. We felt like we were with the boys, you know? Like, they were downstairs drinking beers. They were like 25, 26.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like, just drinking beers, playing metal, in quotations,
80s
metal.
yeah.
Didn't you like have a recording of one of his old songs? And
Yeah.
we were like
He
playing the
found it,
riff.
yeah.
Remember you showed me the riff.
Rage.
You see it on the front page.
It's pretty cool, man.
Dude,
It's cool. We need to fucking transcribe it and actually play that song,
Yeah.
dude, in honor of your dad, bro.
That'd be tight.
Dude, you see it on the front page.
Walk through. There was another one. Walk through the darkness. Was pretty
Just
cool.
chugging on that open E, baby. Just
Yeah.
probably on, like on a Kramer or something. Some
Oh,
super
for sure.
80s guitar.
For sure.
BC Rich.
Yeah.
See it on the front page.
Yeah, I mean, it was just cool. I mean, that's definitely like partly where that came from. Like,
I love how like, I bring it up and you have it on your phone right now.
there you go.
We're a progressive heavy metal trio. Steve Rose on the bass guitar, Sam Spangler on the
Oh,
drums,
that's so sick.
Jim Madison on guitar, vocals.
Damn, Rose.
Yeah, 3 piece. The guy wanted to be Jimi Hendrix. They need something.
Listen,
He wanted to play guitar.
Listen to the build up. My dad on the drums. This is like a recording from like '83.
What an intro.
Big intro. There's only 3 of them. It's drums, bass, guitar.
Yeah, Sam.
It's my dad on drums, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, holding it down. It's gonna kill us all.
Is
that a halftime
triplet
group?
shit.
Dude, you can hear everything too.
Yeah. It was like, I imagine it was just like a tape recorder in the middle of the room.
You can hear everything.
What's
Hear
the other?
everything.
You have Walk Through the Darkness.
I got the whole album.
Hold on,
Oh,
let it go. I want to know the lyrics.
Hey.
You see it in my eyes.
Yeah, man.
Do Walk Through the Darkness real quick.
Okay.
Listen to this one.
Dude, I just imagine your dad's like on like a regular sized kit, but the rack tom and the floor
It's
tom
like
are
16-inch.
huge.
Yeah, 16-inch
They're like
rack tom.
they're like bass drums.
Yeah, yeah. Listen to this one. This guy wanted to be Jimi Hendrix, dude.
Oh yeah. All along the Watchtower.
Yeah.
Dude, your dad is doing the Mitch Mitchell all day.
Yeah. Oh, that was his favorite drummer. What's the one at the end where it's like,
That's the end of Rage. Yeah.
oh, just to play that part. Yeah, never mind. You should listen to the whole song.
You can see it in your eyes.
No, there's a breakdown. There's a breakdown at the end.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the guitar just shreds on its own, and then the drums come in, and my dad's using like a cowbell, I think.
Bro, that No offense to your father, but that is the biggest rip off of All Along the Watchtower.
Dude, I was about to say, is that all along the Watchtower?
Yeah, dude. Hold on, let me see if I get to the end.
It's like
Okay, yeah, here you go. This is like the B parts of this song. Pick slide. Wait for it. Feedback.
Listen, right here.
Tabasco.
Oh, he hit it with the beat.
Here comes, listen. He shreds, though. He shreds right here. The bass is killing it.
I love how Donald's not listening to it right now, but he knows exactly where we're at. He's like, listen to the bass, bro.
The boomer guitar solo.
Plenty of times.
Dude, I mean, for real though, like,
So is this something that you found recently, or did you
had it
always
forever.
have?
Yeah, it was on a tape. It's on a it like was the only cassette tape that we had that was like I think it like yellowish like manila, and it had the label on it with red writing or whatever.
was the name of the band?
Very Stranger.
stranger.
Dude,
Play something from The Stranger.
No, hold on. Their kick drum head looked like a neighborhood watch like shadow of like a dude with a hat,
Darkman.
and a fucking like a trench
Liam
coat over his
Neeson's
face. It was
Darkman.
a shadow figure. It was called Stranger.
Yeah.
They had a good logo too. It was cool.
Dude.
Yeah, that's it though, man.
Yeah, man. They
And that's why we do what we do.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can listen to that record or the whatever and like rehearsal. I think those are demo tape. They were tight. They were good. Like they were actually good. Like for what it was, you know, for a local band. So like they were all tight. Everybody's locked in.
Bro, you need to start introducing the band like that. No, in the beginning, be like, what's up? My name is Howie Spangler. I'm on the guitar and lead vocal. And then over here
Nick
is
on
Nicholas
bass drums.
Terra.
We got Don Spangler on drums, and then we got Howard on drums, and then we got Nick on drums
And then Sebastian.
And then
we got
Scott plays
got a new
drums.
drummer over there named Sebastian.
on drums.
And then Scott over holding it back on the drums over there.
Yeah, he's over there on the drums.
Mostly on time 3.
Eating a hamburger.
Yeah, I mean,
Eating a hamburger.
Hamburger.
I'm gonna eat a hamburger.
An hamburger.
Hamburger.
excuse me, sir. I would like a hamburger.
I'd like a hamburger with cheese.
I want a
Now.
hamburger.
Those are good, yo. Hamburgers with cheese? I don't know.
We went and saw the new James Bond movie on a day off the other day.
They gave us
And-
the wrong menu. We got to order again.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I guess there's a band menu.
Oh, it's not
Way
gonna
less
have-
shit on it.
Here it is.
It took way.
Hey, mine still
Look.
counts. I still get a cheeseburger.
Dude, there's no cannolis. Not on this one.
You know me, an authenticano Italiano wants.
Look, they even put the
cannolis.
Airstream on there, bro. The Twinkie.
Twinkie.
This one's for the Airstream band.
Anyway, before I forget, we're at the fucking James Bond movie, and comes up to a part where like they're introducing a character or something like that, and they start speaking in French, and I turn to Robbie right next to me and I go, "But of course."
I'm about to gas. I'm about to gas.
So we're just gonna have like a cheeseburger. If we get it, there's no side.
I mean, I put fries with mine. Hopefully, there's fries. I mean, we're in Texas. It's where fries are made.
Yeah, I guess we're all going cheeseburger.
Land of the free, home of the fries.
Freedom fries.
Cheeseburger.
I think tonight's gonna be a cool show.
Yeah, this venue is nice.
This is the
Yeah.
first outside venue we've had all tour.
Yeah, and I love that we're able to do the pod out here because it just feels nice. I feel like we've all been getting mesothelioma in the bus.
Dude,
It's gonna be
I
able to
feel like
get
I
out
have
of
the
there.
fucking black lung when we're in there. It
Yeah.
sucks.
God,
Yeah.
it is. You get a little cooped up when you got a place like this, and you're allowed to go out and hang out, and it's like let's just do that.
Yeah,
It's enclosed. There's chairs everywhere.
make a point to stretch out.
For sure.
Well, you know, if you or a loved one has been affected by mesothelioma, you can be entitled to a cash
From asbestos, right?
cash
Yeah.
buyout.
Compensation.
Yeah, compensation with a cash buyout with J.G. Wentworth.
And 2 meal tickets.
It's my money, and
Is
I
that
want to
the-
fuck now.
I'm putting two things together, aren't I? Oh, fried chicken Sammy with garlic parm fries.
So
it's
yeah,
palm,
good choice.
It's palm frite.
Oh shit!
Like you said the other
not
d-
fancy.
like you
Palm,
said earlier,
palm frite.
things have been weird because like we're not able to like hang out with like the people that we know on the road, and even like the other bands. Like I don't know the guys from Tunnel Vision that well, and it's
Yeah.
probably because we kind of all just been trying to keep to our own bubbles.
Yeah, it sucks after a month when you still
And,
don't know the bands you're on tour with.
You know, this is only our second tour that I've been on with you guys in a bus, and like I feel like we've been like the bus has been like this weird thing
Yeah.
that like we live in now, and I feel like every 2 weeks there's a night after a show where we're driving, and we all the shirts come off,
Oh, it's a rager.
and the thing has like a surround sound stereo,
So metal comes
and
on.
well the other night was for Howie's birthday.
It's Green Day.
41, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
I felt it in the air. Like I think I was slamming claws.
I think it took me like
honestly.
3 days to recover from that shit.
And you
and-
just thought, I'm drinking tonight.
And I felt it in the air, dude. And I grabbed the little dongle because it's not Bluetooth, the stereo. It's got the got the aux cord.
Want to come say hi?
Put your hand all over the microphone.
Here's
first.
Hayden. Here's Hayden from Tunnel Vision.
What's up, guys? Hayden here.
Oh yeah, what's up, dude?
Hayden in the house.
Hayden.
How are you enjoying tour?
It's been great. The show's been fun, and stoked to be on the road with you guys. I feel like it's a sick fit, like the music and everything, like the styles. I think we blend together sick. So
How shitty is the COVID thing?
pretty shitty.
We were just talking about that.
Shittiest for you guys. I'm glad you guys are back though.
We were literally just talking about how like it's been a month and we haven't hung out at all.
Yeah.
Like it's just super weird.
Yeah.
Normally we'd be all like 3 days in and be like, "What's up, bro?" You know, just hanging.
So now that we all got COVID, do you like want to make out?
Yeah,
Is that
you
all right,
got
cool?
you can
cool.
spit in my mouth, bro.
Yeah.
Not all of us got COVID.
Flagpole. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
To quote WAP one more time, spit in my mouth.
There's some whores in this house.
All right, well, let me finish the
Yeah,
thought.
sorry, good.
Let
Yeah,
me
sorry.
finish the thought. So it happened one other night, but like I said, I felt it in the air. We were all drinking. The vibes are right. We fucking, Howie's the second birthday that we had on this tour, and it's the second cake that we've had on this tour, too,
Yeah.
which is, I don't know, there's some, like when there's like a birthday in like elementary school and they have the cake and you're like, fuck yeah, dude, we got cake today, So it's vibes were already up, dude.
Yeah.
And like I said, I grabbed the dongle, I put the phone in, and I was about to play some of the gnarliest metal that that you could listen to get everybody hyped up. And I said, you know what, dude? Once a year, Howie turned the big 4-1, dude. I just fucking put on some Green Day, dude, and some good Green Day.
I've never
dude.
seen
Some
a more
good
alive
Green Day,
Howie than like
Duke.
6 baby shots in listening to
And we
fucking
went in,
Dookie.
dude. The shirts came off, bro. Howie's on fucking Instagram, the whole thing, And we're like picking up the cushions of the couch and like hitting each other with it and shit, jumping all over the place. And Howie, after like the first album, because you played two of the Green Day albums,
Dookie and then
Dookie and
Insomniac.
Insomniac.
yeah. And you're like, bro, I'm telling you, man, just fuck Green Day's best record, man. I've been saying it for years, bro. This is their best record, dude. I'm telling you.
Insomniac. It's their best record. Insomniac.
And it was so cool to see you in good spirits like that, and just like
I feel like
Especially after the week we had.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
the
yeah.
other time that we did that, it was metal the whole time, and you were the only one that wasn't hanging out, dude. You had to endure us screaming and blasting metal and hitting each other with the fucking cushions.
I remember the next morning when we had the metal night when we all took our shirts off. Howie, we were all quiet, just like sitting in the lobby, and Howie walks out, and somebody looks at him and goes, "So did you hear us last night?"
and I fucking didn't. I don't know. I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I
You
didn't.
did?
No, of course at the beginning, but like it was. I just kind of tuned it out. I guess it's honestly like those curtains really kill a lot
know,
of the
yeah.
sound, which is nice. But I woke up the next morning and I walked out and there was fucking yellow tape all over the walls with all this like cryptic shit written on it.
666.
Yeah. I am just a
Upside down
vessel.
crosses.
Yep.
I am just a vessel. you
Yep.
know.
That's the night we converted.
Dude,
At 3:26 a.m., we will worship the devil.
Yeah,
and
3:15.
Jack, our driver, who's in a separate cabin, comes out the morning after we had fucking shirtless metal night. He walks in and he goes, "So you guys had a night last night?"
Oh yeah.
The whole thing was shaking, just back and forth, just rocking.
So we've been this whole time, we've been really good about not having anybody on the bus and just being cool. The other night, it just happened to work out. Some of the Iration crew was in town because they had the 311 show was in 2 nights after us, so they were all in town. A couple of those guys come on the bus. They're wearing their mask and shit, just playing it cool. The guy gets on the step, peepers, walks. He just looks around. He's like, okay. He just sees all this shit on the walls. Yeah. It's so funny. Everybody that walks on the bus like, oh, okay, guys, cool. Yeah. Yeah. No, I sent a video or something.
So much of that is Robbie too. Like most of it is Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie.
Yeah, he's been trying to convert.
Robbie's the leader. Robbie's the cult leader.
He's just a vessel for the Dark Lords, dude.
It's so funny, dude. Robbie's a little demon, bro.
We're all gonna get the white tennis shoes and the black turtlenecks. And just die in our bunks.
So fucking
drink
played.
the Kool-Aid. Yeah, fucking. It was funny too because I sent something to Nate from Iatera, and he's like, bro. He's like, no shit. He's like, check this out. He sent me a video. It's all of them doing the exact same thing. Dude, just
in a bandwagon?
In the bandwagon. Dudes, because we're on tour at the same time. Just dudes in their boxers, fucking just moshing to Nevermind because Nevermind just turned 30.
Oh yeah,
and they got Nirvana blasting, and they're all just hitting each other with the cushions and banging into each other and shit. They're all wearing their boxers. It's so funny, dude. I was like, this is exactly what we did.
It's something about that bandwagon that just brings that out in you.
Yeah, it's just it's like you just get cooped up in that thing every now and then. You're just like, you know what, tonight I'm just gonna have some drinks, and then everyone is on the same page. Like, yeah, I guess we're lining up like periods. I guess it's like everyone wants to get drunk on the same night.
So we put down
we're on a cycle. Yeah.
A handle of Jameson on Howard's birthday. Handle to the face, and another half a bottle of vodka. Or something.
Yeah.
Plus how many cases of IPAs?
Apparently, it was just me
else.
that drank the rest of the vodka.
It's funny too because the shots were not big; they were like little baby shots for the most.
We just took a lot.
They got bigger.
Like, anytime somebody walked near the handle, they just point. Like,
go throw something away. They go. It's just point. You just start pointing out. You go. All right, yeah, I'll take one. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, like I'm gonna make some coffee. Anybody want a shot?
We went through that whole fucking sleeve of Dixie cups.
Yep.
Fucking
we need some more of them.
And the it's like the Dixie cups too. They have like a time limit.
They start
dissolving.
Yeah.
So you got to like drink it pretty quickly when you get
wax
it.
in there.
You have like zero excuse because you get that little wax or whatever. It's like all right, and it starts eating away at the bottom.
Yeah.
There's the plastic ones we can get. The ones that are stacked, they come in more.
I mean, it's all gonna end up in the ocean anyway. Who fucking?
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Planet's gonna be fine.
After I watched that, what is it, like Seaspiracy or something that was on Netflix recently? Just like feel like so shitty towards all of that shit. It's like,
you see that William Shatner going on CNN and crying about seeing the Earth.
He went to space finally.
Yeah, and then immediately started talking about we need to sign that $3 trillion deal because this, dude, come on, man. You get a celebrity like William Shatner who goes to space.
Why else would they take a 90-year-old man to space, dude?
So he can come down here and try to push the agenda on this.
He's like, oh, man.
Dude, it's all lines
Star
up.
Trek.
It's amazing.
I mean,
Star Trek guy.
Yeah,
no, dude. Why would you have him on CNN afterwards?
Because he's Captain Kirk.
Man.
and he finally went to space.
Yeah, well, he's
90.
When was
the last time a 9-year-old went?
Anyway, besides all the other bullshit,
Never.
the fact that he was weeping about seeing the Earth is, I think, something everyone should see.
Yeah, and you see how round
To
it is
feel
too.
the humanity. Not only that, to see that it's round, but to the humanity itself. The way he talks about it, just knowing that, like, we're doing what we're doing to the planet right now. It's like we need to fucking change that shit.
Discs are round too, by the way.
Did you guys see that fucking
flat.
Onion article where it was
But they're
like
also
William Shatner, first 90-year-old to go in space, confirms Earth is round?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's like, believe me, I've been there. No, it was pretty cool though. It needs to happen to more people.
Is this some monotone Mario?
It's just bruh. bruh.
Damn, this soundboard thing, you guys got some
I like how
bangers
it's
in there.
just the whole why it's going through the air right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's for sure. Yeah. So what's up? Yeah. Fucking. I don't know, man. We got what? 2 weeks left of this tour.
Yeah, something like that.
2.5.
Well, 2.5.
Yeah.
Well, we're going home on the 27th. We'll be home on the 27th, but then we're still playing.
We get to sleep in our own beds.
Yeah.
I can sleep on
get
Scott's
home. We'll probably get
couch.
home around noon.
Yeah, boy.
But anyway, yeah, it's
Or maybe or Robbie's couch.
got the bus for this time, and then we're gonna sprint it the last week.
Yeah, and we got the Halloween show coming up.
That's gonna be
Halloween
sick.
show.
So
Gonna be the shit.
I started working
gonna
on.
be
And come dressed up, please. Don't be that person.
Don't
Dude,
be
I was
lame.
just
Don't
locking
come to a
down the
Halloween
costume
show and not
tonight,
dress up,
dude.
dude.
I'm gonna be so hot, dude.
It's Halloween. Come on.
I'm
It
wearing
only happens once a
fishnets,
year.
bro.
Just dress the fuck up.
I'm wearing fishnets, Howard.
Just wear regular clothes and have
Hell
a
yeah.
badge under your shirt and just say you're an undercover cop. And I'll go with that. Just be creative somehow.
There's
I don't
too many
care.
people
Do
that
something.
don't dress up.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Or you can go as 3-hole punch you. Just put 3 like black circles on you. Go. I'm 3-hole punch. Donald.
That's it. That's it.
It's easy.
You don't have to. It doesn't have to be crazy. Just
Just do something.
do
Put
something.
some makeup on your face. I don't care.
Be a part of the
Do
spirit.
something. It's
Fi-
fun.
We're gonna find the spirit of Halloween together. Finally,
Yes.
this is the year.
Oh, I don't know if we told this story. Drive around the country around Halloween time. We're looking for the store in Maryland around. I don't know if this is all over the country. I guess
It is. It's countrywide.
Now it is. Okay, so it's called the Spirit of Halloween. So here we are. I'm good. Driving around this mall area, and we pull up to this security guard guy that's been driving around, and Howard rolls down the window. The guy walks up. He goes, "Hey, I'm looking for the Spirit of Halloween." And the security guard
like the
goes,
store,
"Yeah,
the Spirit
like the
Halloween."
store." And the security guard kind of looks at him and goes, "What?" and then we come to realize that this man thinks that he has been asked to find the spirit. Like the actual, the spirit of Halloween.
Like some
And-
Christmas Carol
Like
shit,
Christmas Carol
yeah.
spirit. Like the spirit. And we all start laughing, and he just goes, no, man. No. It's the store. It's called Spirit of Halloween. It's the best thing ever. You should have been there.
He was dumbfounded.
It was great. Oh, God. I'm looking for the spirit of Halloween.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Come dressed up.
Yeah. Don't be lame.
Nah, don't be lame. That'd be sick.
Just don't.
Just don't be doing that.
Just make sure you cume.
I want to be
Cume correct.
I want to be impressed by your costume. I want to see that you're excited to be at
That's-
the Halloween show.
Well, Donald hosts the fucking contest. He's the judge. Or not the judge.
I could
it's
wear
the-
that
it's
fucking
the-
costume again and do something.
Remember when he did it the other year? It was great.
Oh yeah, he made that girl feel like shit too. Oh
happened?
my god, you had the mic and you were like, I don't remember.
I was
what it
Luigi that year
Yeah,
or
you're
something, yeah.
Luigi, and she comes up and like I don't know, she was trying to look sexy or something. You're like, you're get off stage.
She lost.
and she lost, and she was like, okay, just like puts her head down.
You're on my game show, all right?
You did
get off
such a good
stage, you get the
job,
fuck off
though.
stage.
Like you had like this charisma. You had the wireless mic in your hand and shit. You're just like,
I was Luigi for a day. But
Fucking
yeah,
Luigi.
you lose a contest on my show. Get the fuck off my stage.
fuck out of here. Dude.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it's been nice to be back on the road, man. It's like I can't wait till all this shit's fucking over and we can just have normal shows again and, be able to see some people and kind of do what we do.
Yeah, I want to party with the fans and friends after the shows. That's the part that sucks. Not being able to do that.
This is like all I know of a Ballyhoo tour so far. is,
I know,
like,
he's like,
COVID
this is
protocol.
really boring.
Ballyhoo.
All I know is
Sorry,
like playing
dude.
this show and going right back in the bus and just fucking
Sorry, you could be playing
hunkering
weddings.
down.
You guys have been doing this for 15 years?
Yeah.
No, it's not like this at all.
It's like there's some really cool people out there we've become friends with over the years, and it's nice to chill, and like it breaks it up too, like the monotony of it, because right now this is the most monotonous tour you've ever fucking done, because like there's no one to come in and shake it up,
Yeah.
to like what's up with you, man?
dude, I haven't seen
The
you
only
forever.
the only
It's
fans
awesome.
I've met of ours have been the ones that have come to VIP. And
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And not
You
to
know?
mention, we just had all that time off,
Mm-hmm.
and if we played a show, maybe it was like 2 in a row.
Yeah.
I think there was one weekend that we had 3 shows: Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We did, we started doing stuff back in the summer.
and we really ripped the fucking Band-Aid off and just went out for fucking 7
Yeah, it was like, hey,
weeks.
don't play for 18 months extensively and then go out extensively for the first
And
tour.
also throw in the fucking curveball of all the COVID shit.
Yeah.
Getting COVID was absolutely the worst part of the tour for sure. It's for me. It's like I said, it's made it feel like we've been on tour for like 2 months already. Like
Yeah.
it's super weird, and I just been like ready to go home at this point because I'm just like fucking over it, you know? It really takes a lot out of you.
I definitely felt like fatigued after the fact.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's
I
been
didn't.
go- I mean, the shows been going great.
Besides like losing my sense of taste and smell for a couple of days, like I actually didn't get sick. Like I didn't have any symptoms. If anything, like a head cold for like a day, and it was after the fact. It was like the days after when we started playing shows again. I just felt gassed. Like after we fucking played some shows. I think I've shaken that off by now, but like I know people like fucking get that shit and they're not right for like for a minute, and like
We're talking the Expendables guys, and
to
it
be on tour
took
while
them months.
getting thrown, getting COVID. It was just like, all right, well,
Great.
at least I don't have it anymore. Kind
Yeah.
of shit, you know.
Yeah. Now, if it's like we're all vaccinated, I feel like we're bulletproof now. Like I feel like, like I've been doing a lot of like watching a lot of videos like from actual doctors, and like seeing what they're saying about this stuff. And it's like, yeah, man, it's like you get that natural booster plus the vaccine, you're going to be good for a while. I don't know how soon after, because you can still get it, obviously.
Your
but
body and antibody. Yeah, Lamar Jackson got it twice. I mean, he's not vaccinated, but he got it twice.
Yeah. So
Is
who
that
knows?
Lamar Jackson that plays for the Baltimore Ravens that are 4-1.
It's the
right
Baltimore
now?
football
the
team.
4-1 Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson.
What was the Eagles?
442 yards. 86% completion percentage.
Numbers. Football.
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 That's one of the better things about being on tour this time of year too, is that at least there's football to watch.
Football on.
too.
We got fantasy going. Yep.
Week. Oh yeah.
Yeah, at least.
Keeps us occupied for sure.
Yeah.
You know what else was weird, like, or at least for us that tested negative, like, from the jump? It also felt really dragged out just sitting on the bus in front of Walmart not being able to do shit.
Yeah.
Like, there were points where we would go to bed at, like, 7.
It was like 7
and
o'clock.
then fucking wake up at, like,
4
1
in the morning,
a.m.,
yeah.
2 a.m.,
3
just
in the
being like,
morning.
well, I guess we're fucking,
Awake.
nothing to do.
It was literally just sleep. It was like sleep.
And that's what made it feel dragged out for me. It was like I'd wake up and like the most interesting part of my day was going to the gym and taking a shit. and then once that was over, I'm like, I guess I'm sitting in the bus for fucking 8 hours till I pass out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a weird time, man. But
Thank God for a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah. I walked down to the
new
GameStop
Metroid.
on October 8th. I was 4th in line.
Got that new Metroid, baby.
Yeah,
Donald already
yeah.
beat it, bro.
I
He's
did.
insane.
I'm on hard mode right now.
And he got that new OLED fucking Switch.
OLED.
With the broken charger.
Like, what the hell is that shit? So I went to plug it in. I was like, I'll play this thing later. I'll go charge it. So I go back. I look at it. I'm like, let's fucking do this shit. What the fuck? The battery light's still flickering and still in the red. This thing don't work, man. So what the fuck, Nintendo?
I know. It's like when you give them 350 of your dollars.
This shit better work.
It's like, I'd like my stuff to work.
I love Nintendo. I love you to death. But damn, dude. Come on, man.
At least the Switch part works.
Yeah, I had to do Joy-Con repair on this tour for a couple of fellas.
You
on
learned Joy-Con repair.
there. I
on this
did,
tour.
yeah. I watched a YouTube video.
Learned and
I
perfected.
did it.
I
right
watched
around.
YouTube video and I learned.
That's what not partying on tour does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
you
like,
learn
what do I
shit.
do? Let's go buy a $35 micro fucking screwdriver set so you
a
can
precision,
fix people's Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Buy a big old bottle of isopropyl.
I just remember coming back on the bus and you're on at the little table and you have the whole Joy-Con taken apart. And I'm like, what are you doing, bro? You're like, I'm fixing my damn Joy-Cons.
He's like the 40-year-old virgin, like painting up his little model
The
elves
best
and
part
shit.
is hearing Donald's commentary while he does it. Like, I'm laying in my bunk and Donald's like in the fucking desk and he's working on it. I just hear, shit, fuck.
Yeah, because well, my stupid ass was trying to do it while we were driving, and the shit was going everywhere, and it made
All these little tiny
I did
screws
it,
and
though.
parts.
I fucking did it while we were moving,
Dude. But I lucked out because he fucking does it. And then he looks at me and he goes, want me to do yours too? And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. And he fixed them. And they're fucking perfect now.
Next
At
thing-
one point, you looked over at me and were like, bro, let me break your Joy-Con so I can fix it up again.
yeah, I was on a roll, man. It felt
Next
good.
thing you know, there's a line at the bus door. Everybody's standing with their broken
Joy-Con
Joy-Cons.
repair. I think it's one of the yellow tape that ended up.
Yeah, it's on the wall. There's a whole
list of
things that you can buy from
services.
Donald.
You can get a vegan colonoscopy done by Donald.
Yeah, vegan colonoscopy.
I guess, yeah.
Free of charge.
I didn't agree to that, but well, sure.
And eggs.
it's just
and it's just
And
eggs.
You sign off on a lot of things when you join the band
Yeah,
that you're unaware of.
We ran out of yellow tape, so we started using pink tape. It became pink tape now.
And I'm sure that'll turn to some other color here sooner than later, you know.
Pink is satanic.
We still got like 2 weeks left, so.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
The shows have been great. Other than don't get this wrong. Don't get it wrong, people. Other than sitting around doing nothing, the shows have been great.
Shows have been cool.
Mostly been good.
Sure.
A lot of turnout, a lot of response. It's been great. I've been having a good time on stage.
Having a blast on stage.
Yeah.
Other than sitting around, obviously, is one of the perks, but now you got to sit around just a little bit more in the COVID time.
And
But other
really,
than that,
really been locking it in with
It's been great.
Sebastian joining the band too, man.
Yes, it's
Having
definitely
a
a
fifth
better
dude on
show now.
stage now.
the show's a lot more fun.
The dynamic is just so different, and like, I don't know. We just look like a bunch of G's up there, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
It's nice too because if it doesn't go well or something's weird, we have another guy to like pull down with us, like Titanic.
You have someone to
You're
blame
a
it
part
on.
of this too.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked it up tonight.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
it's good. No, it's cool, man. It's nice going out there. Like I've had this vision of like kind of just looking like a gang going out there, you know, on the stage every night. And when we get that fucking horn section, son, then it's just gonna be like,
Dude, that meme, someone posted that fucking meme of Ballyhoo coming out on stage like this fucking jack dude in a muscle
Dude.
tank with a headband and a V guitar.
Dude.
Like, that is directed directly at Nick and I.
yeah, dude. It says Ballyhoo go on stage like, and it's like this
It's just
jack
fucking-
dude with a guitar with no sleeves.
Yeah.
So fucking
I
funny,
think I've
man.
worn, I think I wore
That
sleeves
Schwarzenegger
once
body.
on this tour.
What's that?
I think I've worn sleeves once on this tour when we played.
Who the
I don't
fuck
like
wants to wear
sleeves.
sleeves?
Hey
bro?
man, we've been hitting the gym like every day,
Yeah.
dude. It's
Same,
like,
bro.
I normally go like 4 days a week.
I
you
hit the
know?
gym every night for an hour, bro, around 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Except for
bro.
when we're off.
Me and Sebastian been fucking, and Scott too, bro. I saw Scott fucking doing some curls earlier, bro. I was like, damn, bro, that lunk alarm's about to go off.
Just from the sight of you,
Is there a lunk alarm on there?
probably. Yeah.
Curling. Also a sport.
What a lunk.
Yeah, it's
A
been
lunk
good.
Or a hunk, because sometimes if you call someone a lunkhead, I mean, like,
offensive.
yeah. So if you're saying he's a lunk, you're like, oh, he's just a
That's
piece of
it.
meat.
That's
There you
it.
go.
That's the lunk alarm
That's
right
it.
there.
That's it.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, man, it's been, you know, it's definitely certainly better than sitting around at home. You know, we did that for 18 months.
Out here making money doing what we want to do.
Even the live stream thing was weird. To an
The
extent.
live stream was super weird. I mean, you're playing to like 6 or 7 people, a crew,
Yeah.
against a wall, and there were points where we tried to make them feel bad and guilted them into like screaming and clapping because we needed it, you know, to like some sense of normalcy.
Love me.
Come on,
Love me.
Yeah.
stand up.
Come on.
It was weird after doing it 5 or 6 times, and it became not weird. It was weird that it was so that we were comfortable playing to fucking nobody.
Yeah.
Except for 3 people who were staring at a screen, not paying.
here we go
paying
again.
attention.
Let's go.
That's when it got weird.
It was really neat knowing that like there were people. I mean, we were getting thousands of views on those. You know,
Oh, it
each
definitely
time we
helped.
did
You
them.
couldn't sit there and do nothing.
Yeah, and like that was like the first 24 hours of those streams because not everybody was available at the live moment, but the rewatch, man, like people watching it either again or for the first time later, like catching the recap, man, like we were getting. I mean, I think the first one we did, we had 10,000 views in the first day.
Damn.
Like it was nuts, man. And then like the donations and the merch stuff. The merch stuff came a couple streams later. The donations were first. And then we knew the donations were going to start tapering off and kind of the novelty was going to wear off. And people there were a lot of people that were like out of jobs at that point. They weren't working, so they couldn't afford it. But then we started dropping the merch, and it was like crazy to see that much support.
And I see those people now every city that
Yeah, wearing
in
the
the
stream
front
shirt.
row, and they're wearing like the exclusive merch from the streams, and it's like,
And
bro,
you're like, you're a G
Nice.
right
Thank
you're
you.
a fucking G, bro. Like you're the reason why we're still up here.
Mm-hmm.
And it also just keeps the band relevant while shit was locked down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I didn't really
I
feel like
think-
you disappeared.
We were
I
setting the
think-
standard on that shit, bro.
We fucking set the standard on that shit, bro. I think that we crushed that shit. We look back and, you know, there were a lot of bands doing streams and stuff, and I respect any band for doing anything, you know, anything at all. But Now, granted, we did have a really great setup with Hartford Sound. We were lucky to have that 20 minutes from home.
Yeah, if it wasn't for them,
Yeah,
it
dude,
wouldn't
that
have
was
wouldn't looked
Hartford
as
Sound,
good.
dude.
it would looked as good, and we wouldn't have done it as many times as we did.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
hooked us up, and it was right down the street from us.
Yeah.
bro.
But the fact that we even took the time to go do it, because it was kind of a hassle to go like to take all the gear out and go do all that and set it up. And then we did a couple where like, you know, specifically the of August of last year, we did the acoustic thing. You know, we're sitting there, we had to set up all that shit ourselves, and there was like barely a crew there, and we just did it. And you know, and the lighting was terrible at the end of the night. You know, it's like
It was hot as fuck, dude.
it was so hot.
It was hot as fuck.
But I look at that shit, man. I'm like, we did that, and like we crushed it, and I think that we really stood out, and I think the fans appreciate it and they remember that stuff.
And it's all free on the internet forever.
Yeah, man. And we didn't like that was another thing too. There's a
The
lot
only one that we put a paywall on is now free on the internet.
yeah, I did not like that. I didn't.
It was cool to test it, and
Yeah.
I respect the decision to doing that.
Yeah.
But like, at the end of the day, it's free on the internet now, so who cares? You know.
To me, there's way more value in putting it out. Here's the teachable moments, and this podcast is about this kind of shit right here. So
It's about learning.
the
and
teachable
Satan.
moment, man. Like no, there's more value in giving, right? In providing that at free of charge, forever. You know, than saying, okay, guys, thanks for the support. Here's $10 a ticket or whatever. Please buy this. You know, put up a paywall or whatever. I'm not into that. We did it the one time for the Halloween thing.
Yeah.
And I was open to it. I was like, all right, let's try it. And then I realized, I was like, you know what? No, like this is not going to work. So we put it up, I think back in January, we put it up, or February.
Yeah.
For free. That's the way you do it, man. You don't put a paywall. You do it because you love it, and you do it because you know that fans need it.
And then those fans are going to show up to the show wearing that exclusive merch, sitting in the front row, and they're going to fucking
And they
ride or
probably
die,
bought
bro.
VIP.
There's too many people out there, bands and management companies and things like that are too worried about the dollar. They're saying, okay, how can we monetize this? That's not how you do it. You fucking give it away for free, and then it shows up later in the form of money, like whether it's a concert ticket or buying some merch at the show, or some new people streaming the music because they saw you on YouTube for free. Like that's how you do it. You don't fucking go out there and try to get that money. Like you have to throw it out. The music is the promotional tool, man. Yep. That's how you get people to the show or to anything. You build lifers.
Yeah, I
you
don't
build
care
a
if you
community.
fucking torrented that shit on the internet.
Me neither, bro.
As long as you come through and fucking open up that page.
Daydreams
Support
0
another
underscore
way, you know, at
underscore.
least.
You gotta
Music is good.
the scene. You gotta love it or let it die.
If you look at our old records, on the back of our old records, you would see that bullshit, like all rights reserved, any unauthorized duplication, blah, 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 blah. I used to copy that and put it on there, and then I would put ... but whatever. Because like I wanted to be like, look legit, but also like, no, burn this for your friends, CDs. Burn this for your friends. Give it to everybody. I don't give a fuck about
what?
this money. Yeah, burn it, right? I know.
CDs.
Yeah.
Remember
Remember
that?
burning CDs?
Remember you'd hit the button, you set your place up, you go, you hit the burn button, it'd be burn. It would, it's going.
Yeah, you see the percentage?
Oh, cool. It's
A little status bar.
Yeah.
Or when you like put a burned CD into iTunes and it'd just be
Hey,
track
everybody,
1
it's
through 10,
Alex.
and you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
what's the name of it? What song is this?
Hey,
Or
Alex.
it would come out hot.
Say hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex. I can't get you the garlic parm fries, just regular fries.
I'm out.
Well, I'd rather have
That's fine.
nothing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm out of here.
The goddamn band menu.
If I compromise
had-
on the
it even
garlic
had the
prom
Twinkie
fries now, no one will ever respect me.
Yeah, what type of precedent am I setting just saying, okay, that's fine?
These
Precedent.
These are unprecedented times.
These are unprecedented.
Listen, man,
So
English is
someone
his
say it
second
is.
language, man. Leave him alone.
We should just get rid of presidents, bro. We should have a council. We should
It's
have a council like
actually-
10
should be a
guys,
council.
10 guys and girls,
Presidente.
10 guys and girls that just like fucking just dictate the things.
Should just be a supercomputer.
Did I say dictate in a democracy?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't want that.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, man. Give the music out for free, and then it's all gonna come back to you. There's this underlying. There's the foundation. There's like a fundamental to stuff. If you give, it all comes back to you at some point. And that's the same. That goes the same thing for music. You know, give the shit out for free, because then you're gonna have people coming to your shows and buying the merch, and you build lifers. You gotta build a community. Fuck that paywall shit.
Yeah, dude. And they come through and they open up the pit, bro.
I'm
That's
totally
what
cool
you
with
want.
our live shit being out there on the internet forever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You know. So our thing is just make it look super fun and make people want to be there next time.
Like the experience you pay for, I feel like, is being at the show. Like you're not getting the same experience paying $15 to see us on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you're seeing like
It's
us on screen,
Yeah.
but you're not like there. You're not getting sweated on by me and fucking Nick. You know,
Yeah.
up front.
It's like
And you want that sweat.
when you watch
That's
Yeah.
$20 sweat.
Dude,
a drop.
Dude, HF Festival, I think it was 99. Limp Bizkit was the headliner.
Yeah, fall edition.
And
99.
Dude, it took me all freaking night to get to the very front of this concert. I got all the way to the front, up to the gate. The gate was on my guts. I had Wes Borland sitting right in front of me, dude. Like, just the feeling of the pyrotechnics, like that, and the sound of the amps and just the noise. It's all about, it's the whole experience is just like, you need that shit.
It's a
when you went to a
sensory
concert.
overload,
a
but it's
sense-
very
like-
welcomed.
Yeah, but that shit happens to me too, man. Because we'll watch videos of bands that we like live, and we're like, "Bro, I'd love to see them live."
Yeah.
And like but you're watching them live. It's like it's not the same. It's not.
It was
the
cool
same.
because I was seeing people on Instagram like posting us on stories, like they would throw parties and have us on their big screen on
Some
in the
people
living
got
room
that
with the
fucking
sound bar.
They got the surround sound, bro.
Yeah,
It's like
and it's like they got a Ballyhoo concert in their living room, and I thought, for 2020, that's how we did it. That's how you get through it. But that's how you experience a Ballyhoo show. But
Didn't Trey have like a projector screen outside?
we did that a couple times. Yeah, out back.
Trying to make it
He was doing it
theatrical,
right,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it was another one of those situations where you adapt or die, and I felt like we are the band. We started this band in '95. We've been through like every form of the industry, since then, and it's changed many times, and we've been able to figure it out and move upward. When I see bands,
Well, you got to adapt. I mean, it's like adapt or die. Like you said, you got to adapt to the
Yeah,
situation.
and like
or
Scott
fucking
said,
die.
it became weird that became like the new normal.
Yeah.
Like we just started doing that. Like, what was weird too was but not that weird, honestly, was the drive-in show too. That was kind of like weird.
yeah, it was cool because
But it
was
felt
like,
more like a
oh,
live show because we were
Yeah.
actually were on
There was, like,
stage.
people out
and
there,
There
you
were
know.
people out there.
But it was super weird because they were being like super.
They were
like,
really strict,
like
yeah.
Nazi about it. Just like man, no,
Yeah.
you stay right there.
Yep.
And but it was a live show with people.
At
which
least
was
they were
cool.
allowing it to happen, and
Yeah.
as long as you follow the rules, you probably didn't get yelled at. But there's probably some people that wanted to get a little.
There were about 800
rambunctious.
people out
Yeah,
there.
so it's hard to try to.
rules were made to be broken.
Yeah, but then everybody gets all sick and die,
And then nobody buys the merch.
and then everyone's dead because they can't buy the merch because they're dead.
All dead.
Can't buy merch if you're dead.
That's true. That's true.
Sacrifice
Look.
to the Dark Lord.
We're about to play in an hour.
Are we?
We play at 7:55.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Oh
we
wow,
play
yeah,
7:55.
yeah. My
Time to cut it out.
my wrist crystal says, yeah, we got like an hour
I
left.
forgot to add. Oh, hold on, I almost forgot to add the crystals.
Don't forget the crystals.
Part of that fucking.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, man. Well, this has been awesome.
Outro music.
I'm glad that we were able to. I mean, we just did this for like an hour and a half.
Well, dude, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since we've talked, man.
We haven't-
It was good catching up with you, bro.
You want to blast your socials?
Yeah,
We
so
haven't done a pod in a while, so
This is the current state of mind of the band of Ballyhoo. You've just heard our comments.
what you've just heard.
There's
you
some
just-
whores in this house.
This message,
There's
this
some
message
whores in
will
this
self-destruct in 10 seconds.
If there's
some holes in
anything,
this
if
house.
there's anything in this podcast that offended you, please file a grievance with HR, and we might get back to you about that. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been episode number 144 of Tales from the Green Room podcast. Follow me on YouTube and hit that join button and fucking become a good viber, and let's hang out, do some streaming when I get back home, I guess. And thanks to everybody that's been coming out to all these shows. It's been way too long since we've been on the road, and we're all happy to be here. So hope to see you guys. We got a couple weeks left. And yeah,
Praise the Dark Lord.
Peace out.
praise the Dark Lord.
Praise the Dark Lord.
Show it to all your friends. Peace out, guys. Thanks.
Peace.